a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the home of the Wyoming Cowboys in Laramie, Wyoming, as we'll see a team from the American, the Northern Illinois Huskies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Wyoming's offense takes the field for the first time today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense
breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Huskies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Leaves it with the back. Plows through the defense. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. It is perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
The Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
To do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, Mountain West teams colliding in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. Marshall was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Chad Pennington used to deliver in his days there in Huntington. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Mountain West.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Backed up now, here's second and long. Handoff to the single running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Got a man. It's Traore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The inside handoff. Worked its way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Fires it incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell the quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Got the quick pass. And he's knocked down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Find some fresh air. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Well, they keep it on the ground. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Harmon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. He'll keep it himself. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Cowboys are flying down the field. Hand off from the shotgun. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on 1st down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Traore. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the unleashes one deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Splits the uprights. Good. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Looking downfield on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Got his man quickly. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Smith. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on second and long. Off play action. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He fires to the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
That's caught. It's Harmon. Makes a guy miss and finally brought down at about the 25. And the Cowboys come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. To the ground with the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. They go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Traore. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. The Cowboys can really attack on this second and short. The give to the tailback. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Cowboys didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The run from the shotgun. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys! Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making him run to guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Looking to throw on first down. Completes the shuffle pass. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Pulls it in. It's Brewster. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They'll run the screen. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They boot it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Basic connection. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. On the move at the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That brings them to within 1.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll start the return inside his 5. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the highest elevation in all of college football, War Memorial Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
at the 37. And that's
to the air on first down. Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Quick release by the QB. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Completes it in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for home.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Huskies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off play action on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Trying play action. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they take the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Traore.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. From the gun on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Harmon. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's a first down.
Oh, he's got a chance. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. The Cowboys come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gets it out quickly. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. They'll try the run. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Wyoming! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the offense onto the field again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. And the Cowboys come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Here's the handoff. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Gets it to the back. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And they'll just down it right there. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. They go to the ground. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The period has expired and Wyoming has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Back to pass on second down. Finds the tight end. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. The defense putting points on the board. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Nice job by the defense forcing the fumble. That took the perfect bounce right into the DB's hands. He shows you the speed and takes it back all the way for a touchdown. That was the definition of a fortuitous bounce.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Hold and fire complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. The give on the option. Makes it past the marker. He's up to 57 yards rushing, and he is a virtual lock to have a 1,200-yard season.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Sends it back in motion. Oh, better look out. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down coming here, and they need to get it out to the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Huskies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. Makes one man miss. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a drive there of 82 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Snap to the back. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Keep it on the ground. Fights off a defender. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. With the catch, it's Traore. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cowboys will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Uncorks it. Got a man in the middle. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man in the middle. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
It's another first down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. There he goes. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Hard running there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. On the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. from the gun, running back on the move. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Back has it. Once again, finding nowhere to run against this defense. He's knocked down immediately. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And they're not on the same page there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. He had that one slip to the ground, and if he had held on, that might have been a wrap. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Makes the grab. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Northern Illinois right back to the line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
On the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Here comes the heat. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season?